The problem with Juma. Roll it. Welcome back, everyone. And I think I'm going to continue this new series called The Problem With. It seems to have been piquing your interest since many of you have a lot to say about these topics. I have no clue if any of these videos or topics will be heard, taken seriously, or even make a difference. Most likely none of the above. But I do like to dream of a better tomorrow, where chickens can cross the road and not be questioned about their motives, so I'm not going to quit trying. Also, if you like my content in any way, make sure to hit that sub and like button. Anyways, enough procrastinating. Let me get into the main topic. What is the problem with Juma? Before I explain, let me just tell you what Juma even means or is, since some of my viewers could be new players and have no idea what the F I am talking about. If you are not aware of the word Juma and what it is, you can easily mistake it for medication. Yeah, like I'd like 1000 milligrams of Juma place. Juma is an NPC, or better yet, Juma is a frog in a cage in the zone of Valenhas, which belongs to the Avernus campaign storyline. Juma has only one purpose: to collect chaotic writings that you accumulate via quests and heroics in the zone. When you turn the currencies into Juma in return, he will give you Juma bags. One Juma bag is worth 100 chaotic writings, and in those bags are tons of rewards. Some are useless and some are awesome. It also has gears that are not best in slot, but very useful. Granted, some of them used to be really high-end, like the Rusted Iron Leggings and the Spike Defender Vambraces. It also has mounts, companions, healthstones, coalescent motes, and you get the picture. He is the main reason players keep returning to Valenhas, for a chance at some companion or mount that they desire and wish to have. Juma bags also give you tons of abyssal chickens, which are worthless, but that's a different story. They can kind of remove that too. So overall, Juma is relevant. It is a very interesting function for rewards that encourage you to be active by doing tons of heroics and quests to gather as many Juma bags as possible, and the activity doubles when there's double chaotic writing currency events, and I myself have got tons of great companions here that I still use today for their bonus stats. So now that you know all that, what is the problem with Juma? The problem with Juma for me is he will slowly but surely, and already is, getting outdated to some degree. So my idea is there should be one Juma in every zone. I know, it sounds crazy. First off, a Juma in every zone in the game would add incentives to go to those zones and inject some life into them. It would create activity via the heroics in that zone. Every Juma, depending on the zone, should have some unique specific drops when it comes to gear that are actually different from every other Juma in the game that you could only get from said specific Juma. The companions and mounts, on the other hand, should be available across all Jumas. You know, universal. The only things that would set apart one Juma from another, like I said before, should be the gear. Unique gear that would only be available from a specific Juma. The gear itself shouldn't be best in slot, but not trash either. Juma should give you in-between gear. You know, really good gear that can help you until you reach the next level, but not exactly best in slot. I mean, if you couldn't get the ribcage, shouldn't there be a middle-of-the-road chest piece you can use that isn't too far off the ribcage but not quite as good, that Juma can provide if implemented correctly? All Jumas would also have universal drops that every Juma would have in common, like companions, mounts, motes, healthstones, pres words, companion tokens, or whatever else. Juma to me is a very good and well thought out function of the game that shouldn't be left behind. Initially, my thoughts were to move Juma to every new campaign zone that come out and just update his gear accordingly, so he can stay with the times, not be left behind gathering foot fungus. But I've since changed my mind. Juma can even replace those gear NPCs that are scattered randomly in zones and load up his bags with all that gear instead. I don't know. Maybe all this is a reach and I'm overthinking it. But what I do know for a fact is that if we do leave Juma as he is now, slowly but surely with time, he will become irrelevant like so many other things in this game. Let's try and save poor old Juma. He deserves better. And we deserve better by adding more activity and content throughout the already dead zones. Let's literally save Juma and not let him pack his bags and go, shall we? Let me know your thoughts below. Agree, disagree, new ideas, everything's welcome. Galactic here. Peace out. Stay safe.
You will make excellent undead bodyguards.